Welcome back for part 5. Here we are. This is a picture of me in one of the period pieces that I worked in. I don't remember the name of this one either, but it was yet another show that I think it was for the BBC, and that's a picture that was taken on the set of me and my mom. If you remember, that's the woman that played Aunt Tess in Wood Chipper Massacre. She just loved working in front of cameras, and she was a really good actress. Anyway, let's see. Now we're getting into some weirder stuff. Here's a picture where this was actually on Halloween, and I was going to a party. It was a Go As Your Favorite Dead Persons party. And I hate to admit it, but I was going as Vic Morrow. Vic Morrow was always one of my favorite actors, and I was very, very sad when he died. And in my twisted way, this was sort of homage to him to go as him. But rest in peace, Vic. Another picture of the game that I did. We've seen these. This is a one-sheet slick for the movie Wood Chipper Massacre, which came out really, really good. I was surprised when I saw it. Now this is very interesting. I worked for the CBS in the movie called Passion Flower with Bruce Boxleitner and Barbara Hershey. And they shot on location over in Asia, and they were having casting calls there, and I went in and met with the producers and director, and I had performed a couple of scenes for them, and they were very happy with them, and they wanted to use me, although they said that my features were too close to Bruce's, that it might be distracting. So they offered me the chance of being his stand-in and photo double. And as you can see, I didn't really think I looked much like him at all, but there's a little bit of similarity between the two of us. And so I basically got to work on the production the entire time they were there. And being a stand-in, what you have to do is you basically help the cinematographer with the lighting. You stand in for the actor while everything gets lit and the cameras get set up, and then he steps in and does his acting. And at any rate, as you can see, this is me. These are still photographs, Polaroids taken by the cinematographer, which he'd be able to set up the camera moves, and then they'd start it with me in it, see how it looked, what the lighting was like, everything, and then they'd get the actors in there, and basically just about every scene that Bruce was in and setup that they did with him, I did first. Now remember, I mentioned a girl named Juliana. I think it was in part 1 or part 2. She worked with the advertising company, and it was during the Sahara clothing commercials that I did. Well, anyway, Juliana ended up being Barbara Hershey's stand-in, and this is Juliana right here. And so we got to work together the whole time on this movie. As you can see, there's me and Juliana setting in for the scene, and then there's Bruce and Barbara doing just what we did previously. Here's a nice shot of Juliana. She was a doll, and me. They had some incredible sets too. Here's me. I think I was actually taking a nap on some downtime, and another part of the movie entailed me dressed up as Bruce, running for him in a couple of scenes. He had hurt his ankle and couldn't do some of the running, and so they dressed me up in his clothes, and it's pretty apparent it's me when you see the movie. But that was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot. Anyway, believe it or not, I think we've come to the end of the portfolios. So that was quite a journey, and thanks for taking that with me. I hope you were interested by some of it. It wasn't too boring, and I'll try to come up with something else interesting to share with you down the line. Take care. More later.